Obviously, not the ideal result on the weekend. How have the boys been reacting to that one?
Yeah, it's always tough, especially in quarterfinals. We were there last year as well. Yeah, it was a tough one to take considering how close it was, and probably felt like we didn't put our best foot forward, which is the worst thing about it. But yeah, we've come back in now Monday and looking at the next game now. We're still in the league, and that's the only thing we can focus on now, and winning the rest of the games of the season to put us in the best stead for the top 8.
Yeah, Kieran was speaking on the weekend about the Gloucester game last year, and how that sort of galvanised the boys to make the playoffs. Is it a similar feeling after getting so close but so far to a semi-final that now you really want to put things right in the league?
Yeah, I think that's what's good about our group of boys. We keep on focusing on every game as it comes. As tough as last week was, there's always a focus onto the week later. So we've still got a great opportunity to make it to the top 8. We look at every game that we can win, same as it was with Leon, but it's just one of those where it got away from us in the end. But yeah, still preparing as we normally do, and boys are still got the same energy to go and win the rest of the game. So,
and for yourself personally, how do you feel you've been playing recently? Some really good performances in Europe.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a tough month for me because been up and down. I've been having niggly injuries, not big ones, but yeah, just hoping to get a consistent run of games towards the end of the season now, so I can put my best foot forward and just get some consistency in my game. Yeah, still enjoying, but yeah, just try and get as much game time as I can, really.
What's it been like competing with Kieran this year?
Yeah, Kiz is class, and he's international. Good bloke as well. Can bounce off each other, but it's always good to be competitive in training. It pushes you on as well, doesn't it? So obviously we both want the starting jersey, but have a competitive player like that to go against is always good.
Obviously, Judgement Day has tended to be a bit of a Wales audition in the past. Is that in the corner of your mind at all? There's a tour to Japan, and there's potentially there's a new coach coming in who might have different ideas.
I don't really look at it like that. I just try and play the best I can week in, week out, really. Wouldn't say it's in the back of my mind at all, really, but if that's what comes off, if I'm playing well, brilliant. But been here before, and just keep trying to play well.
Mark was speaking about some of the injuries boys who are missing this weekend, guys like Tips. Given it is Justin's last season, is there probably a feeling within the camp that you want to keep the hopes of a playoff chance alive until he's back, fully fit?
100%. Yeah, what a way to send him off that would be if we could get as far as we could in the competition. He deserves it, doesn't he? Because he's probably one of the best players to ever come out of Wales. So, and especially the Ospreys. So yeah, it'd be great if we could do him justice. So at the end of the season, if he can't get another game, that'd be brilliant.
And if you give him a good send off now, maybe pre-season training is a little bit easier under him in the summer.
Yeah, hopefully he'll look after me then. So we don't have to tackle as much next year. But yeah, no, he's still be around obviously. But no, we want to hopefully we can see him on the field again. So.
Oh, good stuff. Best of luck on the weekend.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Hi, Reuben.
How's it going? Okay?
Yeah, good. Mark was saying earlier that the situation at Cardiff was something that everyone at the Ospreys was kind of kept aware of when it was going on, when the club was going through all that turmoil last week. How do you think it'll affect the players at Cardiff, and is it something that the Ospreys players have talked about, the closeness of threats to jobs and so on?
Yeah, well, probably not the best qualified to answer that question, but yeah, it's always tough when you hear stuff like that in the back going on in the background. But yeah, you feel for the boys who are directly involved. But yeah, that's all we don't know too much detail about it. But it's never nice when people's livelihoods are at risk, and you just feel for the people who are there, really. But yeah.
Do you think it could have an effect on their performance?
Well, it can go either way, can't it? It can be one where you want to prove something, or it could go either way. You don't know, or it could just be something where it's just another rugby game where they just want to put their best foot forward. So.
And just to pick up, you were talking about Justin Tipuric. I mean, if he doesn't play again this season because of this injury, that's a bit of a damp squib for him, isn't it? He needs a big showpiece exit, like you say. He's been one of our greatest players. Yeah,
it would be nice to see him off on the field, but I'm sure he'll get a big. Congratulations or send off or whatever it is for the career he's had and the bloke he is, really, as well, because he's a top bloke, and obviously he'd be staying around in the coaching staff next year. But it'd be great if we could give him something, whether if he is playing or whatever it is down in the. I don't know what they've got planned for him, but I'm sure it'd be something great. So.
Yeah, he needs the send off of a big final. That's what he needs. So you better make sure you deliver.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Hopefully he'll be back for that final. So.